Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller and welcome back to some more Bomberman 64, The Second Attack. In the previous part, I took on the amusement planet known as Epicure. I defeated the elemental knight in this planet, I got the light stone, I am good to go. Now, in this part, I'm going to take on the prison planet of Thantos. You don't need to defeat this planet, you don't need to defeat the elemental knight on this planet, you could just go straight to the final level, but I strongly advise that you do go to this planet because you get a really cool ability, and you can go back to other levels and get even more abilities. But before I even begin playing Planet Thantos, I have to visit the shop, like I usually do. So let's see what extra parts I can get. Well, I can go ahead and buy these things, a bald head with the eyeglasses and a mustache. I can look like Dr. Eggman. I can get pommy slippers. I can get all of this adorable stuff. So that's the stuff I've unlocked after completing Planet Epicure. As for hints, I can now see the hint for Bulzeeb, who is going to be the boss of Planet Thantos. I can also look at an Epicure hint. I don't think that was there before, but it's there now. Oddly, the other hints aren't showing up. These hints would normally allow you to see how to get through a planet like Thantos, but I guess because I already bought those in another save file, maybe I can't access them again. Also, I strongly advise buying the full power ability. You're gonna want it, you're gonna need it, so let's just get things underway. It's time for Prison Planet Thantos. Okay, so here's the scoop for this level. It's very easy to get lost in this level. If you're playing this level for the first time and you're not using any sort of guide or hint or walkthrough or whatever, you're probably going to get very confused. So I just want to get in and get out of this level. I'm just going to show you guys the way that you're supposed to complete this level. I'm not going to do any of that nonsense where I pretend like I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to complete this level in a quick and efficient fashion. So, none of that confusion nonsense. I'm just going to show you guys a quick way of beating this level. But hang on, let's put that on pause because it looks like Pommy's evolving again. I did go ahead and collect some more food off screen, so let's see what Pommy decides to become. Pommy is now, penguin. Well, penguins are adorable. It's unfortunate that you're an adorable creature on what's probably the most run down and disturbing planet of this entire game, but hey, you are a penguin. A lot of people like penguins. So let's do it. Alright, Bomberman and Penguin Pommy. Woo! Anyway, this is Thantos, a very disturbing planet. I am starting off with the full power ability. That means from the get-go I can throw bombs, I have the remote control ability, I have max firepower, max bomb power, all that good stuff. And you'll see right off the bat that there's also a lot of different directions I can go. I can go to the right, I can go to the left, there's a ladder that allows me to go up, and there's even another alleyway that allows me to go further north. I'll show you where you're supposed to go in just a moment, because I'm not going to spend time wandering around just showing random locations. Also, I guess this is a good time to note this. I do have the light bomb. You don't need the light bomb to get through this level, but you do need it to collect one of the collectibles on this level. But I won't be using the light bomb other than for this one quick demonstrative purpose and for the one collectible on this level. Anyway, here's what you're supposed to do, okay? There is a ladder that allows me to access a passageway up here. If I were to go through that way, it would look like it would be a dead end. In order to actually go through that way, I have to lower a wall in another part of the level. That wall is located on the right side of the level, and I have to throw a bomb inside of this car in order to blow the doors open in order to make a passageway for me to head to the eastern side of this level. Yeah, that's how complicated this level can be. I know that many of you are probably watching this walkthrough for entertainment purposes, so this might seem a bit confusing to you guys, because you'll probably just see me unlocking doors for parts of the level that I haven't accessed yet. But trust me, this is the quickest and best way to complete this level. Okay, maybe not the quickest because this isn't really a speed run, but this is a walkthrough. So I just want to get through this level, okay? I'm not going to show all the rooms and then show how to unlock them. I'm just going to unlock the rooms. Sound good? Sound good. So let's continue on then. So, okay, I was just about to talk about these guys. The enemies on this level are a huge, huge pain to deal with. Not only do the hitboxes on them act very, very awkwardly, but each enemy can deal tons and tons of hearts to you and pretty much kill you in the span of a couple of seconds, and it's really, really frustrating. Anyway, just jumping from topic to topic, I'm sorry. This is where I'm supposed to use the light bomb in order to get a collectible on this level. So I have to use the light bomb to freeze the escalator, walk up here, and access this room. But don't move forward! This room has a trap in it. You see that ceiling? This ceiling can easily fall and crush you immediately. So, wait for the ceiling to fall, walk around the edges of the room, get whatever items you need in here, and then get out. This room has the headpiece of this level. The head block, whatever you want to call it. I don't remember what I've been calling it. Whatever. Okay, so got that. Good stuff. So, what is the actual objective of this room? Like, what's the point of me going here? There's more to this room than just collecting that collectible. In fact, I have to get another collectible that's necessary for even getting through this level. So what I want to do is I want to defeat all of the enemies in this area. When in doubt, just defeat all of the enemies in the area. That's good Bomberman logic. If you don't know what to do, just defeat all the enemies in the room and see if it does something. Oh wait, there was invincibility in this room? Then I would have just used that from the get-go. Whatever. Okay. Invincibility time! Woo! Oh, no! Okay. I got a fire down power-up, but I think there was a fire up power-up. Good. Okay. Also, I just picked up the bomb kick ability, so if you need the ability to kick bombs in this level, this is where you would access it. Anyway, as you can see over here, this is a broken train. When I defeated all of the enemies in this area, a part of this train opened up, and now I can access this train battery. On another part of this level, there is another broken train, and I have to put this battery into the train in order to make it functional again. So that's the main goal of this level at the moment, is just to find train batteries. Anyway, now I gotta get out of this room, and guess how I have to do that? I have to defeat all of the enemies in this room. So let me continue my rant with these enemies. These biker enemies, they're fast, they deal 2 hearts worth of damage to you every time they run over you. These little tractor enemies, these aren't tractors, but these things with the spikes. Yeah, the hitboxes on them are very, very weird. You just have to keep setting bombs and hope that they work. I don't even know that all the bombs on them will work, but man, oh man, just work. Yeah, see, like this firebomb isn't even working, and they also deal 2 hearts worth of damage, and even spamming bombs is not working. I almost wonder if earth bombs are the only things that can hurt them. So for the time being, let's just use earth bombs. But I can only set 1 earth bomb at a time, and even then, it doesn't get stuck in the explosion like other enemies do, so I just have to keep using it. Let's try a giant earth bomb and see if that makes a difference. Also, this is one of the main reasons why having the full power ability from the start of the level is extremely handy, because I can have the remote control ability and the ability to throw bombs right off the bat. Okay. I just have to defeat these 2 tractor enemies and then I can get out of here. On a more positive aspect of this level's design, it is very atmospheric. Like, it does feel very uneasy being here. I already know that this is the level based on Bulzeeb, the Dark Knight, the Dark Breath, whatever he calls himself. He is the elemental knight of darkness. So having a level based on like a rundown city, a destroyed suburban area, is pretty cool when I think about things that are supposed to be associated with darkness. It's a level that's essentially covered in shadows, things that are deemed as, you know, dark in our lives. Like, there's graffiti everywhere, cars are destroyed, the enemies are tough. It's kind of cool. And the music is actually really cool as well. Anyway, okay, so where does the train battery go? Back to the level discussion at hand. This train battery goes down here. There is a train here, and this train can actually be functional. You notice that the doors are still intact, still stuck to its railing. So let's go ahead and put this train battery in and see what happens. So there's 1 train battery, but you notice that there's room for a second. What I have to do is locate a second train battery on another part of this level. So where could I do that? Well, you might know that before I was talking about how this area of the level was previously inaccessible. Now, I can access it because I lowered the wall in another room of this level. Let me just defeat the enemies in here. By the way, just so you guys know, this room is a little bit of a troll because you can defeat the enemies in this room, but of course, you won't be able to move on to the next room because this door would normally be blocked off, and you wouldn't know how to lower it unless you experimented by going to another part of the level, like this one, and you just kicked bombs at the wall until you destroyed something. Anyway, here we go. Here is another part of this level, but this room is a bit different than the other room. You might notice that from the get-go, I can already access this battery. There's also all sorts of things I can blow up. I can get some hearts. Good stuff, right? So, okay, let's get this battery. But of course, you know that this is one of the last levels of the game, so it can't be that easy. Yeah, this room is pretty much the reverse of the other room. The other room had me defeat enemies and then get the battery. This room is having me get the battery and then defeat enemies. So here we go. These zombie-like enemies, I think they're zombies. They're very annoying. They can hurt. They can make you lose your bomb setting powers, I think. They're just annoying. Alright. Defeat them. Good to go. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Didn't mean to fall. Haha. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Also, something you're going to be noticing. I use wind bombs and I just blow them up and I shoot myself across the level. It's faster to actually get blown forward by a wind bomb than it is to walk, so I'm just saving a few seconds by doing that. That's just the main reason I'm doing it, just to save a few seconds. The more quickly I can defeat this level, the better. Good, good. Okay, anyway, same old routine. You guys saw where I put the battery last time, so let's put the battery in here this time. Also, just an additional note, you don't have to put the first battery in here. There's no order in which you have to get the batteries. You can just put both batteries in here whenever you get them. It's fine. But once the second battery is inserted, the doors of this train will actually open up. So, okay, let's go on a train ride. Ah, yes, and of course there are enemies in here. But the thing I do like about this is, it is making it seem like I actually am riding the train, because I am. This train will actually take me to another part of the level. So, okay. Penguin, Pommy, and I are doing well. We do just, oh, there's food in here, cool. We do just have to wait for the train to arrive. Did it arrive yet? No, I guess it stopped rumbling, so I guess I'm good to go. Yeah, okay, I guess so. I thought you just had to defeat all the enemies to get through, but no, just by pure coincidence, by the time I completed the enemies, the train arrived, so good stuff. Okay, so I'm at another part of the level. I did not mean to kick Pommy across the screen. I'm sorry, buddy. I love penguins, don't worry. Anyway, there is something to get down here. There's a little box. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. The angle is a little weird, so it's very easy to miss this. But down here, there's another 100% collectible item for this level. This is the, I think that's the B block. That's the body piece of this level. The only way you know that that's down there is to notice that there's a ladder there, but you might not know that there's a box down there that you have to blow open. I don't know. It's only necessary for 100% completion. Okay, so let's go ahead and defeat these guys. There we go, thank you. Of course, that's not what allows me to get to the next part of the level. No, 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 I have to experiment with all sorts of different things on this level. So even though I defeated the enemies in this room location, the actual way I'm supposed to get to the next part of the level is to actually blow this door open. Also, I apologize for the redundancy in saying actually twice. Sometimes the word actually is just an effective word to use. So, next part of the level. Yeah, you might notice that things look way different in this room. There's just a big gaping abyss to my left. So, I can use that to my advantage. I can knock the enemies into it. I can also die immediately if I fall into it. So, let's try to keep away from that, huh? So, okay. What do I do for this part of the level? Well, most video games have you take a leap of faith, right? In this game, you must take a blast of faith. So, let's do it. Let's see where this takes me. And no, I already know I'm safe because I've beaten this game before. But yeah, that's rather tricky. Under normal circumstances, that would be deemed as bad game design. But I think in this scenario, it's deemed as good game design because you know at this point that that's what you're supposed to do with a with a wind bomb. Either way, there aren't really too many parts of this game that really use the wind bomb like this, where you have to blow yourself across gaps. Like, there was some of that back on Planet Horizon, but otherwise, that was about it. So I kind of think that that's cool for this level. I don't know. Whatever. I'm using different types of bombs in order to get through this level. It is one of the last levels in the game, so it only makes sense that that is how things have to be. Anyway, okay, so what about this part of the room, or this part of the level? You actually do not want to use a wind bomb to go across this gap, because the gap is actually slightly higher up on the left side, so if you use a wind bomb, you'll smack into the wall, you'll fall down the abyss, and you'll die. So here's what you want to do. If you're going for 100%, you do want to go down this ladder. You want to go down this manhole, and you want to blow open this box. Don't worry, there aren't any traps in here, at least to my knowledge. Blow open the box, and you can get yourself the arms piece, the A block of this level. Oh, and you can blow yourself up. But hey, that's okay, because there are plenty of other useful items to be obtained in this room. Anyway, there's the A block. I'll take that. I could go back in and get a heart, but I think I'll be okay. Also, okay, so here's what you're actually supposed to do if you want to get to the next part of this level. You actually have to use the earth bomb in order to melt over this light pole and create yourself a little bit of a bridge. Then, once you've done that, you can walk across to the other side. Also, these enemies, man, I keep saying also, I apologize for constantly repeating my words. But okay, these enemies, the little rat enemies, bombs will explode the second they touch them. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, also, actually, for this part of the level, you want to use an electricity bomb. Yeah, continuing on with the trend of using all sorts of different bombs. You want to use a wind bomb to get to this room, use an earth bomb to create yourself a bridge, and use a lightning bomb or electricity bomb to power this machine. In another part of the level, there's an elevator, and that's what this machine is powering. If you were to access that part of the level earlier, you'd notice that the elevator is not at ground height. It's not at the floor. So now I have to go all the way back to wherever this elevator is. I know where it is, so I have to pretty much go back to the beginning of the level in order to access it. For the time being, I'm gonna defeat some enemies, see if I can defend myself. Pommy, I have a question for you. Do you get hurt by ice bombs? Because you're an Arctic animal. I mean, I know it's still a type of bomb, but you don't mind the cold, do you? I don't know, whatever. Also, okay, cool. I wanted to see what that was. If you need the remote control ability, and for this level you probably want it, that's where you get it. So, good stuff. Okay, let's go back through here. Good to go. Different perspective. That's fine. Also, I just realized that that wall says chicken on it. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to blow myself back. Let me try that again. So, fortunately enough, it is easy to get back to the beginning of this level. You actually can fall down the abyss if you want to, and you'll spawn back at the beginning of the level. That's how a speedrunner would do it, but I kind of want to conserve my deaths, because if I die 3 times on a level, I no longer have the ability to throw bombs. I have the ability to kick bombs now because I found that Guardian armor back on planet Starlight, but if you die 3 times under normal circumstances, you will no longer have the ability to throw or kick bombs, and I'm fairly certain I need both of those abilities if I even want to complete this level. So, I don't want to just die to get back to the beginning of the level. Plus, this is a walkthrough, so I should show you guys how you're supposed to get back to the beginning of the level. Because I highly doubt that the developers and designers were like, oh, in order to get back to the beginning of the level, you need to defeat your character. You need to kill yourself by falling down a gap. Yeah, no. Anyway, okay, where is this elevator? So I have not previously shown this northern part of the level. If you were to go to this northern part of the level, under normal circumstances, you would find it to be a dead end. However, now that I've done other parts of this level, there are plenty of things that I can do now. Under this area, there is another secret area, and I don't think that there are any traps in this room either. And the final block of this level that I have not yet accessed is the L block. So I'll go ahead and get this. Also, if you needed the ability to throw bombs, this room will give it to you. So, here we go. Up. Oh, I guess I can't even destroy those. Okay, I'm just wasting my time. I'm sorry. Here's the L block, the final block that I need for this level. So I got all 4 blocks in this one part. Making good progress. Whoa! Whoa! No! Don't, Pommy, save me! Pommy, save me! Okay. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. Ah, no, I'm not okay anymore. Maybe I'll go back down there and stock up on hearts or something. I don't quite know. Okay. Here. Good? Not. Okay, you guys drop parts. Good. That's what I thought. Can I get this heart with actually... What? Can I get this heart without actually falling back? Good. Good, 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 good. Cool. Ha. Okay. So you might be wondering, Yoshiller, what are you doing? Shouldn't you be heading through that big gaping hole in the wall off to the right? To which I will answer with, no. That's not where I'm supposed to go. At least, not yet. What I'm actually supposed to do is locate a hidden door in this room and access the room with the elevator. That hidden door is actually up here in the top left. Now from this perspective, you probably can't see it. If I were to enter this room from another angle, I can't even get through. What's going on? Okay, here. Let me just do this. So if I walked in here, this would be a dead end. But if I go back out here, yeah, the perspective will change. And now you might notice that there is a door over there, but it has wooden planks on it. And much like the other doors on this level that had wooden planks on them, I have to blow this open. So, let me go ahead and do that without hurting myself. Good, good, good. So now I can access this part of the level, and boom! This is the part of the level that appeared in that cutscene where the elevator dropped down, and voila! Here is the elevator. And here are some hearts. So, as you can probably imagine, something suspenseful and intense is about to come up. Don't hurt me. Oh, come on! Ah! Well, whatever. You guys are going down anyway. I need to fuel up on supplies. Something suspenseful and intense is about to happen. So do not go in the elevator until you are well stocked with whatever equipment you need. I guess that box trash can thing has a max fire ability in it. I need some hearts. I don't have the hearts just yet. But okay. Don't touch the elevator until you're ready to go up it. Because once you go up it, some stuff's about to go down. Anyway, I'm going to get some more hearts. And I'll see you guys in just a moment. Whoosh! Fear not, my fellow humans, it took me a few minutes, but I did manage to finally get enough supplies! I'm not doing that all again, you motorcyclist. I finally managed to get enough supplies to where I can prepare for what's about to happen. And if you've been following this walkthrough, you'd probably guess that a boss fight's about to happen. And you'd be absolutely correct. So let's get things underway! At last, we meet again, Bomberman. BHB Army Astronite, Bulzeeb, the one who knew about me from the beginning. It's time to settle this. It has been a long time since we met on Planet's Bomber. I have worked hard to make myself stronger, and now I have power such as you cannot imagine! The dark power of an astronite!
Pommy doesn't know what happened on Planet Bomber, but Pommy knows Bomberman will win! Pommy believes in Bomberman!
Are you ready, Bomberman? Ha! And of course, he's gonna disable my remote control, which means I can't manually detonate my bombs, and they're gonna go off automatically. Don't expect this to be anything like our last battle, Bomberman. I am the Black Knight Bulzeeb, the Black Breath Bulzeeb! Here we go, Bulzeeb, an astronite who knew about me since I first fell into this black hole. He is very, very tough. He has 3 ways he can instantly KO you. He has a regular old instant KO attack that can hurt you and kill you. He can knock you off the stage, which can instantly kill you. And he can summon a black hole! Okay, well that's one way he can instantly KO me. Now, under normal circumstances, I would actually just cut ahead. But I want to take this time to explain this boss fight before I move on. And yes, if I die 3 times, then I don't get to kick or throw bombs anymore. Anyway, let me just manually make my way back over here. So this is a very tricky boss fight, but it's also something that's pretty interesting. I haven't played Bomberman 64, but as you could probably guess, he's from Bomberman 64. So when I completed Planet Alcatraz, the first planet of this game, I saw a cutscene that showed all of the BHB Army astronauts, and he was there, and he knew who I was. And now, I finally get to battle against him. I think that that's a very, very interesting way of building suspense. It's time to finally settle this fight, and you know what? He's tough. He has 2 instant KO attacks, he can knock me off the stage, and that pretty much makes my wind bombs unusable because a wind bomb can blow me off the stage and kill me. And he's quick, all of his other attacks are strong, so what do I advise against this guy? Well, don't use wind bombs, and maybe earth bombs are your best bet because he can keep running into the explosion, and of course he gets hurt every single time. Okay! That black hole you saw instantly KOs me. Getting knocked off instantly KOs me. And all of his other attacks deal 2 hearts of damage minimum. Minimum. Ugh. Did I also mention that if you knock Bulzeeb off the stage, he just gets to teleport back onto it? Anyway, so yeah, he can have a black hole spinning around, which can instantly KO you. He can go and attempt to use his one-hit KO attack, and you can fall off the stage. Those are 3 ways, right off the bat, that you can get instantly KO'd. He can jab at you, he can kick the bombs away, he can shoot what appears to be like a crow or a raven at me, you know, a bird of darkness. Alright, but that's why I advise using these earth bombs, because they explode in a big cross shape, the explosion can last just long enough to keep hurting him, and, I mean, what else are you going to be doing besides running away from most of this fight anyway? You may as well have the explosion go off. So when this black hole goes around, you just got to keep moving. The second it touches you, the second you're going to die. So don't get touched. If anything, it's just safer to take a bit of damage from your explosion than it is to actually get sucked by a black hole, because it's 1 heart versus all of your hearts. Oh, but as you can see, this is the case in point as to why the earth bomb is extremely useful. Just keep setting them, and bear in mind that he is going to chase after you, so if you can kind of get near your explosions, that is great. Oh, here we go. So this is his other one-hit KO attack. He'll charge at me, and if he hits me with it, I will die. So here's what I advise. Stand still for just a moment, set a bomb, move out of the way, and hope that the explosion hits him. Oh, I liked it better when you were doing that other attack. Alright. But when it goes back to this, generally it's better to keep using the earth bombs, but I don't know if he's going to go for the other one-hit KO attack, so let's see. If just one of these can hit him. There we go! Got it! Take that, Bulzeeb. Well fought. I would expect no less from you, Bomberman. However, you've seen only a fraction of the power that is mine now. Stop! That's enough. Tisk. I was wondering where the Scourge of Spaceways had gone to. Hello, Lilith. Or should I call you Mihail? If you know who I am, then give me your Shadow Stone. That is your duty as one of the 7 elemental knights.
Lilith? Scourge? Mihail? What?
You seem confused. Allow me to explain. This woman here, she appears to be the notorious pirate Lilith, yes? In reality, she has been possessed by the essence of the goddess Mihail. but it appears that the goddess has yet to fully establish control over her.
A goddess? Inside Lilith?
As I suspected, you have not been brainwashed by Rukafel. But if you were aware of my presence, why do you choose to follow him? The Astral Knights are actually the Elemental Knights, sworn to protect peace and truth throughout the universe. They were created for a specific purpose. To stop Staroth, the demon of the dark, who has now possessed Rukafel. Please, I need your help if the universe is to be saved. I'm not interested in any old fairy tales. I don't care about the Elemental Knights. Even if I'm supposed to be one of them. I'm certainly not interested in peace and truth. Then why do you follow Rukafel? If you do not believe in the Knights or our struggle, there is no need for you to help him, is there? The other Knights were not strong enough. They couldn't withstand Rukafel's power. I could. I pretended to be under his control. Of course, at the time, I had no idea he himself was under the control of the legendary god of evil. You want to know why I helped Rukafel? I'll tell you! Because I want to fight worthy opponents! That's my only desire! By doing so, I become stronger myself. Why did I help Rukafel? Because I needed the power of the elemental stones. Now that I've got my own elemental stone, I needed to pretend to be under Rukafel's control any longer. You don't know how powerful Staroth really is. You won't be able to defeat him. He's not like anyone you've faced before. Bulzeeb, you must remember your true nature, your true name. You are the Elemental Knight Regulus. Okay, so here's the scoop. I haven't played Bomberman 64, but for those that have, Regulus is a boss in Bomberman 64. Bulzeeb and Regulus are one and the same. So that's all the backstory insight that you need to know. That name no longer has any meaning for me. I am the Black Breath. I am Bulzeeb. I live for only one thing, to defeat Bomberman. Still, there is a time and place for everything. Bomberman! Don't think we're finished. We'll continue our fight another time. Here, take this. Now we'll be even. I'll see you at the warship Noah. We'll settle this once and for all there. Until then... Regulus, wait! Can you hear me in there, Lilith? I'd be careful if I were you. What the goddess tells you is the truth. May not always be the whole story.
What do you mean, Regulus? What should I do?
That's up to you, Lilith, not the goddess. If you want to help Rukafel break free of the demon, you must do so of your own free will. You must believe in yourself and not follow anyone like me.
Wait!
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed the video, then please consider checking out one of my other videos. On the screen right now, there are various videos and annotations. If you click on one, you'll be redirected to one of my other videos. I post new content every single day, so there's bound to be something that'll catch your interest. And hey, if you want to continue supporting me, then please subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and announcements. It's free, and it really helps me out. Also, I have a Twitter account. I usually post announcements there, so if you want to know what my upcoming plans are, then I strongly advise that you check that out as well. Anyway, thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you around in the future. Bye-bye, humans! Whoosh!